Welcome to today's episode of Ask the Guitar Coach. Here is the question for this episode. I want to learn electric guitar. Does it matter that I'm left-handed? Absolutely not. There is no reason why it should be any more difficult for you to learn to play electric guitar. I have seen no statistically significant difference between my students that are right-handed and those that are left-handed. Now, having said that, there are a couple of things you should pay attention to, but nothing really important and nothing that will really influence your way to becoming a good guitar player. So let's get started. First of all, it will be a little bit more difficult to learn to read tablature and chord diagrams. It's not going to be much more difficult, but when you first see them in front of you, it will be slightly more difficult to understand what's going on. But once this happens, after a couple of days, you're going to be fine with that. You're going to have a little bit more difficulty to find an instrument for you to play. There are many left-handed guitars, so you can choose one of them, but there's obviously more variety of right-handed guitars. So your choice is to either buy a left-handed guitar or to buy a right-handed and string it upside down the same way that Jimi Hendrix used to do. However, if I may have a personal recommendation, only do that if you want to use a guitar without a tremolo, because it creates all kinds of different problems if you string upside down a guitar with an actual tremolo, a Floyd Rose or something like that. Next thing, the guitars you find are going to be a little bit more expensive, like maybe 20% more expensive, and you're going to have a few less choices in colors, in models and things like that, which basically means that for a left-handed player, it's a much more attractive proposition to buy a custom-made guitar. Well, think about it this way. If you buy a left-handed guitar, it's going to be more expensive and you are going to have less variety to choose from. So instead of buying a new factory guitar, that is going to be, as we said, more expensive and with less colors, less options, why not buy a custom-made guitar from a company that's going to give you a good price, whether the model is left-handed or right-handed, it's usually the same price. From those companies, I personally suggest to my students that they buy a guitar from Carvin, or which has been lately renamed to Kiesel. And these are very good quality guitars that you can order in left-handed models. Now, this probably should not be your first guitar because even though they're very competitively priced, they're not inexpensive. But as you are looking for a good guitar, buying a used, custom-made left-handed guitar or even buying a new custom-made left-handed guitar will be a very good choice for you. So I hope this helps. Keep those questions coming and I'll see you on the next episode of Ask the Guitar Coach.